Hi, thanks for joining me at my channel, Real Estate with Doc. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss any future videos. I'm DIANNE Colson. I hold a real estate broker's license in Arizona and in California, and I'm an attorney. With today's really red-hot market, particularly in Gold Canyon, Arizona, having up-to-date information is essential to make a really good decision whether you're a buyer or a seller. So our mission is to give you that information every 24 hours. You'll hear all about the listings and what's going on in the real estate market. Now, Zillow's great, but the problem is their information is not up to date. It's at least a day or longer old as far as new listings are concerned. Also, it doesn't tell you if a listing's under contract. So you may spend a lot of time looking at a house or houses and only to find that they're in escrow in this hot market. Now, if you'd like to receive information in your email inbox every day of the new listings and what's happening in Gold Canyon, check the description below and it'll show you how to subscribe. I hope you'll enjoy today's update and come back tomorrow for the news for the last 24 hours. Welcome to today's housing market update. It's October 11th, 2020, and here is your Sunday review of the week for Gold Canyon real estate news. Prices and sales are changing daily, so looking at what happened during the last week provides the most relevant and helpful information whether you're a buyer or a seller to make the best decision going forward. Last week we had 15 new listings come onto the market. This is pretty typical. The prior week we had 17 and before that 13. So the number of listings is pretty average for what we're looking at in our market. Our closings were down a bit. We only had 10 houses close last week. We had 14 the week before, but still that's pretty average. What's most interesting is how many homes sold at or above listing price and how many days they were on the market. Let me show you the last 10 homes that closed this last week. The first one on Highway 60 was on the market the longest period of time, 112 days, but it still sold for list price. The second was on the market for 59 days and again sold for list price. The third on Rising Sun Place was only on the market for 34 days and sold for $100 above list price. But the fourth on Front 9 Drive was only on the market for 13 days, and it actually sold for $9,500 above list price. Looking at the next three on Rugged Iron Road, that was on the market for 51 days and sold again for list price. On Park Court, only on the market 21 days, again sold for list price. And Estrella Road was only on the market for 3 days, but it did sell for $5,000 less than the list price. Looking at the last chart, on Sandtrap Drive, this house was only on the market for 2 days, and it sold for $14,000 less than list price. Desert Honeysuckle Drive was on the market for 42 days and sold for $925 more than the list price. And finally, the last one was on the market for 50 days and sold for $12,000 less than the list price. So as you can see, homes are selling fast, and many, if not most, are selling for equal or more than their list price. When we are seeing so many homes selling at or above list price so quickly, if you ever thought about moving to a larger home or relocating, downsizing, or just want to change, now's the time. Your house will sell fast and for a good price. The inventory is still low, which really is helping this selling frenzy. On the other hand, if you're in the market to buy, many sellers haven't figured out the pricing yet and often are selling their homes for less than they should because they're selling in 2 or 3 days. So there's still good deals out there to be had. And most important, our interest rates are still at a 50-year low. So you can afford more house than your parents or probably your grandparents. Look for the deals and take advantage of these low interest rates, and you'll afford more than you dreamed of. Again, I say jump into the market. The water's fine, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the update. And if you'd like to search homes, come to my website, realestatewithdoc.com, and you'll have up-to-minute new listings and other information. And if you're thinking about listing your home for sale, give me a call. Or if you're a buyer and you'd like to look at some of these or other homes in the area, I'd love to help you out. Call, text, email, let's talk real estate. Now, if you already have an agent, this is not a solicitation. Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please do, and the notification bell. And if you'd like to leave a comment or you have a question, leave one below. Also, check the description below. There's a lot of great information, some free e-guides, and a way to get this information by way of email. Most important, thanks for taking the time for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow.